world's superhero population has been infected with a virus which turned them into unpainted miniatures. Rob the board game miniature painter shall lay waste to that pile of gray shame.
Alright, before I get into the introductions, here's the paint you're going to need to paint She-Hulk from Marvel Zombies. Welcome back to the channel, folks. I hope you're having a good day. Like, subscribe, notification bell, join as a member. I have only 2. Would like more. You get some cool perks, you get some advanced videos, you get all sorts of cool stuff. Go check that out. Join the channel today for as little as $2 a month. Come on. You can afford a $7 coffee, but not a $2 to help me out? No, I'm kidding. You guys can do what you want with your money. I know it's hard times. All right, we are painting She-Hulk, like I said, in the zombie version and the hero version. And as you can see, I did the same thing I've done before. You might have watched one of my malediction videos where I tossed in a little bit of matte white inside the holy white. And we got a nice, a better coverage with the white and a little less gray in it, but still working really, really well. Next color we're using is Purple Swarm on her tights. Going through this. Now, I'm going to have what I'm going to call a battle of the orc skins coming up, okay? You guys saw my trilogy of orc skin testing across either a short or 2 videos I think I made or something like that. And I remember you guys mentioning certain colors that you really liked as an orc skin. Well, I had fun with it with She-Hulk, and that's coming up real soon. I hope you guys are enjoying. We're getting through these Marvel Zombies. I know, it has been a long process. It has been... You guys are probably all done painting this, and you're like, why is he still painting this? Well, guys, you know my life. It has been crazy. It's not easy for me to paint miniatures all the time and do that on a regular basis. Okay, palette bone. I'm just putting this because there's some actual bones showing on the zombie version. All right, orc skin. Yes, I know, super flashy green, not necessarily She-Hulk kind of thing, but you know what? I wanted them to be very different because one is a zombie, and it's, you know, it's hard to make a different color skin as a zombie skin. So using 2 different greens, I think, in my opinion, is probably the best method. Orc skin is very bright, very green. It is extremely green. It looks more comic booky than natural, I find, especially on She-Hulk. On a normal orc, I think it would look pretty cool, and I think it does come out really nice. But on this, it is a bit odd. I think actually the next color would have probably been better for this skin, and then I would have had to do something a little different probably for the zombie version. But I know I'm painting this, and this is how I'm sticking with it, and so on and so forth. So you know what? It's speed paint. If I ever am sick of this color, I'll just reprime this sucker in white and then just redo it all again. But I won't. I am never going to repaint a miniature. However, no, never mind. No, I'm never going to repaint a miniature because I don't feel like it. I'm sticking to my guns, and c'est la vie. So we're going to do it that way, and that's it. Anyways, again, I hope you guys are enjoying these Marvel Zombies videos. Are you still painting along? Don't forget to join my Discord if you want. That link is in the description. You can talk about stuff. We can talk about board games, video games, painting, all sorts of cool stuff. You can also check out my Facebook page in there. I like to post all sorts of things and check up on stuff and see what you guys are painting, because you get to comment stuff that you're painting, and I like to see that, and I love seeing work that my viewers are watching or what they're seeing and stuff like that. So hey, go check out those socials and Instagram too. I mean, I got an Instagram account. It's pretty much everything it's just pictures of like the stuff. Okay, so that orc skin that everybody loves is charming chartreuse, and this is what people always comment. Oh, the charming chartreuse is like the best one for orcs. Well, this is going to be She-Hulk skin, and this is where I was saying this skin might have been a little bit more on par with the artwork. So if you agree with me with that, I would suggest you put this on the hero version. But then what color would you put on her? Now there is another green, I think it's malignant green. That could have worked. It's a little bit more sickly looking. That could have maybe worked for the zombie version here. So let me know what you think of that, and if you're going to try doing it that way instead. If you do, I'd like to see the pictures, okay? Don't forget, I want to see your work. If you're following along and you're using my videos to actually paint, I want to see this stuff. I really want to see how you guys' stuff is turning out. And I kind of made a mistake there. I hit the purple in my brush by accident, so I had to clean it off. I did. I fixed it. Because it was still wet, I took a wet brush and just cleaned it off a bit more and came back with the charming chartreuse. And with the black paint there, like where the shadow was, it doesn't even show. Grim Black now on her hair. Now, I always say Grim Black is awesome because it does a great job doing what a speed paint's supposed to be. Highlight areas where it's higher up and then shadow the recesses. It kind of makes hair look like you're 90 years old. You have a little bit of, or maybe 70, 60. I don't know. When do you start really showing gray hair? My wife is younger and she has a lot of gray hair, but we're not going to get into that. I don't want to get in trouble. But, you know, sometimes it shows a little bit more at certain ages. And that's one thing I noticed that it does, that Grim Black. But it still looks good. And look at that. I mean, She-Hulk looks amazing. But yeah, like I said, that green it's a green that pops. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And you guys keep slaying the gray one miniature at a time.